Animal Crossing Direct was just announced, so that means that leak is true and we might be in for a big Nintendo Direct very soon. Block content. What's happening, my block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And yes, it is an emergency, guys. It's hot off the press. It's breaking news. Let's talk about everything today about what this crazy Nintendo Direct news is all about. And yeah, we are posting videos every other day on 10 a.m. PST. So that's going to be a lot of fun, but this is something completely different because this is just breaking, and I have to talk about all of the news about the Nintendo Direct, about Animal Crossing, and about that leak that predicted everything that pretty much says, yes, we are in for a huge Direct, and I want to take the time and talk about literally everything that this has to offer and everything that this implies, big things, and I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making videos on YouTube? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in one of our next Q&A episodes. And here's a brand new giveaway. You can win this Super Mario surprise capsule with a toy inside. Any Mario item or Yoshi could be in there. I leave them closed so you can find out what's inside when you win. I'm giving away 4 of these, so remember to like this video right now, press this thumbs up, and subscribe to Blocked Content, to comment down below and enter for this giveaway. All right, guys, let's get into the main topic of today, and that all starts with this tweet from Nintendo, officially Nintendo of America, and it's so cool to finally see this because we've been waiting for this, right? And this year we've only gotten that Nintendo Direct that was basically just a Sakurai live stream talking about Byleth, and of course that didn't go over so crazy with the fans, which, you know, is a little bit understandable. Although Byleth is a pretty cool and okay character in its own right, we were really waiting for a little bit more. And yes, to be this Animal Crossing Direct at this moment, right? Coming on the 20th of February, which is a cool date. You know, it's the second 2020, which is a really cool date to have that on. And also, yeah, the game is coming out pretty soon, so we really need to know why we should be getting Animal Crossing, right? I mean, it's an awesome game. It looks already very polished, but what does it bring to the table that we don't know of already that could definitely change it into a game that is a must-have instead of just a fun app, right? So that will be really interesting. They literally say tune in on February 20th at 6 a.m. PT and 9 a.m. ET for a roughly 25-minute live-streamed Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct, featuring an in-depth look at Nuke Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway package. So it'll probably be presented the same way as we can kind of see from that commercial, like Deserted Island. You know, this is like commercial for this getaway. I think that that will be a very fun format. I can also remember the one where they did the Animal Crossing camping thing, where it was basically a documentary. I love that too. So it'll be fun, it'll be zany, and it'll be 25 minutes, which is a very short runtime for a Nintendo Direct. But of course, you know, like the Pokemon Direct and that kind of stuff, it can be shorter because it's just one franchise and they probably only have the one game to talk about. They're probably not going to talk about apps or any other games coming to other systems because they are just focusing on Switch and this New Horizons game. And I'm pretty excited for it because I think that I'm ready to get won over by this. But it's also a very interesting concept because the idea of this Direct actually getting out means that we probably are going to be expecting a brand new big Nintendo Direct that won't just talk about Animal Crossing because that's gotten out of the way by this one, but it might actually talk about all the things that we're expecting from 2020 in Nintendo. And that could be the sequel to Breath of the Wild, that could be potentially a sequel for Super Mario Odyssey. It probably will talk about Metroid Prime 4 in some way, shape, or form, maybe other Mario games like Mario Party sequel, Super Mario Party 2, maybe we can expect some sports games, and of course other franchises that people are very excited about, like the future of Kirby, and of course, yes, I gotta say it, Pikmin. Maybe we're going to get more Pikmin, and maybe all of you guys are going to get very excited about that. And of course, with every Direct comes a Super Smash Bros. Tease, right? So this could probably be no different. We have 6 unannounced characters in the game right now, the second Fighters Pass DLC. So it's a really stretch, but I think that if we are going to get some Smash content during that big Nintendo Direct, then it's probably going to be a character reveal or a character tease, if anything. And you know, the person that has been leaking a lot of stuff, that has been talking to insiders and actually has information on the inside that we've discussed so much, it's been really fun to follow this trend, but it has come to an end. Sabi at New Wabi Sabi actually tweets out, "I've been giving a cease and desist from a lawyer representing Nintendo. They have my full name and everything. This means I'm not allowed to post any private trade secrets from Nintendo Co. Limited. This does not mean I cannot post things from other companies, but not Nintendo. And of course, we've seen this exact song and dance from a lot of other users that were in the sphere. I mean, in some way, shape, or form, it is actually breaking a contract somewhere, you know? And if they are given a cease and desist, then yeah, Sabi really needs to watch out and pretty much stop all of the activity. But that does mean a lot for the leak sphere because Sabi was one of the big ones, right? And now with Sabi out of the way, it's just a couple of other people, like, you know, Emily Rogers, maybe Fat Man on Ice, Vergaben, that kind of stuff. Some people have, you know, put out information that's turned out to be right, but it's like a one-off. That person will never return. And with Sabi, it was always this steady stream of, you know, thoughts and rumblings and, you know, keeping your ear on the ground for any Nintendo news. And that supposedly is now finished forever, which is, yeah, I just want to say, Sabi, thank you for all your reporting. Thank you for your hard work. It, you know, has not been unnoticed, and I've been having a blast actually, you know, deciphering all of your little cryptic tweets and, you know, having fun with that too. We had a little chat too, which was a lot of fun. So I just want to thank you for doing your job and doing it really well. And of course, given a cease and desist from Nintendo doesn't mean that the fun stops there, but it's just not Nintendo. Other companies are still free for you to leak. So yes, I wanted to get that out of the way, but also talk about a certain member called Zippo. And Zippo actually let out this message a while ago that we actually discussed on this channel a few weeks ago. He says, "All right then, might as well let it out. There's 2 directs this month. You've already guessed what they obviously are. Not sure of the timing, but that February 20th stuff lines up for AC. Please don't flood me." And of course, there's a lot of implication with AC, but February 20th is exactly the date when AC Animal Crossing, we're going to be getting Animal Crossing, right? So that's really, really exciting. I think that, of course, it makes sense because the game's about to release. But yeah, this is basically just saying they got the February 20th date right for Animal Crossing, and that probably means there's another direct coming too, and that means it probably has to come out on the 27th or something like that, you know, anywhere within that next week. So I'm very excited about that. Maybe a week out from the February 20th date, we will get the second Nintendo Direct, which will probably be a big Nintendo Direct. And yes, we've not had to wait all this long for directs in the start of the year, so this is unprecedented even by Nintendo standards. But yes, that Animal Crossing Direct will mend a lot of wounds for people, and having a big, you know, real Nintendo Direct talking about all of 2020 come out, that will be very, very exciting. And that's something that I'm super thrilled about because, you know, it doesn't even have to be said. It's a very interesting time to be a Nintendo fan. There's been a little bit of a drought in terms of Switch, but the Switch has also been one of the craziest consoles that Nintendo has ever put out. It has been, you know, very successful. People have been, you know, very happily playing all of these crazy good games that have come out. So in that sense, I'm extremely happy of all the news and all the information that we've gotten. In terms of Smash Brothers, it's been the craziest, right? Even having, you know, as much as 6 new DLC fighters announced, and we know nothing of that so far, so they can only surprise us further with that. That's going to be really interesting. So I really wanted to talk about all of that stuff, and I just want to thank you guys for watching because we've been doing videos at 10 a.m. PST, so that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of cool Smash videos are headed your way, and I'd love to hear what you guys think of the news of today. If you want to comment down below, that could be featured in the next video out loud, read by me. So today's comment question is, of course, is there a direct coming this week, or is the direct coming at all? Well, let me know in the comments down below. As for a previous comment question, it is Lick saying, off topic, but Sakurai livestream. Would you watch Sakurai if he was a real Twitch streamer? Well, like, I think if Sakurai was a real Twitch streamer playing Smash and doing all that sort of stuff, he would probably be the most popular streamer on the planet Earth. I think that everybody would be watching a actual game developer like that of Sakurai stature that has worked with every single gaming company ever. Everyone is going to, you know, be in line to watch that. It's going to be so much fun. And I definitely think that the idea of Sakurai having a live stream probably crossed his mind at some point when he was, you know, working on the games, and maybe this would work very well. I think that Sakurai has a fun personality. Of course, things will have to get either subtitled or they will have to get translated, and that's going to be fun, but that makes, you know, the live aspect of it a little bit more difficult. And I think Sakurai knows that, and that's why the live streams so far have been these edited videos. But it's a really great idea, and it gives us a lot to think about. You know, what if these developers become personalities in their own right? I would absolutely love that. So thank you so much for sending in your comment. These are always always so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats that you guys sent during our live streams. You make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in pixel art or join us for discussions or have your own ideas become animations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's so much incredible rewards there and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun that you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's that Nintendo Animal Crossing Direct. See ya!